Hi, it's Geraldine here to do the new moon in Taurus tea leaf reading for May 11th and beyond. Well, how are you all doing? It's definitely been a bit of a mixed bag of energies in this past week. Fatigue maybe, low mood, determined energy, and then maybe even a need to start something new. Just being in the Taurus, the bull sort of energy at the moment, there also could be an element of standing your ground and not allowing yourself to be pushed around, which is a good thing. Okay. Also with this, there are other planetary aspects that make this a great time to take that leap of faith and turn dreams into reality. And for more in the astrology, I'll put the links below, okay, to have a look, just if you are interested in what is going on with the astrology. And it does explain a lot to us, actually. So anyway, just remember, if you can dream it, it can happen, okay? Dream it, think it, whatever. It's within our power. So now just into the tea leaves, there is a personal message and I'll pass that one on privately. And with the next thing then, there were gaps in the cup, and of course most likely related to the busyness at the moment, maybe with kids at home in some areas again, and just personal care services being suspended for the next couple of weeks or so. So just, it's sort of showing there just to find other ways to nurture yourself. I was showing decorative clasps in a woman's hair, just like kind of spotted over her hair. So they're like wee butterflies and flowers, like very spring-like. And then to try putting your hair up with clasps if you can. Also, there's an element of not letting one's appearance go. Just not sort of giving up just while you can't go, because it's showing a woman there with her hair tied back and a floppy sun hat on, and she's looking in a mirror. So it's just like trying to find a new look, while you missed getting into the hairdresser or whatever there before they closed, okay? So just some things there just to experiment with. There was also a child jumping in puddles. So if you don't let your kid do that, or you don't really do that and they don't have welly boots, go and get some wellies or whatever, even their bare feet, and just you do it too, jump in the puddles. I know where I come from in Ireland, that was a favourite pastime because it was always raining and there were always big puddles. So we were always jumping and coming in soaked and dirty. Anyway, just fun for the adults to do with the kids. So then I was also showing like dance lessons outside. It looked like a couple doing some Latin type dancing. Now that actually might be televised, maybe on TikTok or something virtual. But it looks like it actually will be an outdoor event as well. So maybe initially, there's an introduction to it or something like that. But it does look then like, once you know how to do this a bit, there's going to be some kind of event that you can join in with. And that is so much fun for anybody who's tried dancing, Latin dancing, two-stepping, any of that. It's a lot of fun and really, really good to get the quarantine 15 off, by the way. So I'm also showing there just a person going fishing. So maybe just with more charges for Canadian parks at the moment, just mentioning that one in particular. Maybe think about buying a fishing license and taking off to sort of lesser known spots. That might appeal to some, instead of paying the big fee, to go into the parks or whatever, and it's always busy anyway, maybe just to do that, maybe just to end up just going and trying a wee bit of fishing, maybe if you haven't even done that before. I was also showing a football player, so of course that could relate to soccer or American football, whatever. And it would suggest maybe that it's starting up again, maybe in areas where it hasn't been played. So maybe going to hear something about training camps or something along those lines anyway, or about the season starting. I don't know, I'm not into football at all, so I'm not too sure about that. But maybe for those who are, if you normally play and you can't, you might be seeing that the opportunity to play again is opening up. I was also shown a cup now, like a Stanley Cup, and then I was shown LAS, LAS, and then the letters in the Knights, and of course I was getting Las Vegas Knights, a hockey team, and I'm wondering if this is a sign, maybe these are the guys who are going to actually win the cup. There was something a few weeks back about like a duck on skates, but I figured out what that was after some news that came around, and I'm not going to say what it was because it's kind of rude, but anyway, this is what's showing up, and I have seen Stanley Cup winners in the cup before, so this will be interesting to watch. I think they're doing pretty well there anyway. I haven't really been following it this year, but anyway, there definitely is lots of joy towards the bottom of that first cup. Again, you know, we're not in this heavy energy for long. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride, like we're up or down, we're up or down. But anyway, it's definitely looking a bit more lit up there. So getting into the second cup, it was full, no gaps, lots going on, lots of outdoor pursuits again, of course. I did ask about COVID, which I normally do anyway, you know, what have they got to tell us, anything? So I was shown a bridge to cross, and it's like we've just reached the top of the curve on that bridge, and then there was another bridge underneath it, and it shows a train like heading right downhill. So that's like sort of sharp rise but sharp fall as well. So I'll keep fingers and toes crossed for that. I mean, I definitely have been getting that anyway in this last few weeks. You know, that it's going to be, you know, kind of a, yeah, sharp rise and fall. Pretty much that's what it is. And then I was showing RNs and, of course, registered nurses. But then that reminded me, oh yes, it's Nurses Week. They're probably saying, you know, Happy Nurses Week. And that refers, of course, to all nurses, anybody in nursing. And yes, so Happy Nurses Week to my fellow colleagues out there. And there's also a wee reminder there too, just to give others a hand up where you can. I was being shown a rope being cast out to a woman who's on her knees just to help her up, and she is accepting that help and she's looking up, you know. So it's just, people are definitely still struggling, as we know. So if you can help out anywhere, you know, just anywhere you can, in any kind of a way, just offer the support anyway, you know, don't be shy, just offer it. And, you know, a person can turn you down, you know, and don't be offended, because everybody, you know, isn't the same. You know, some people are very proud and won't accept it, but a lot of people obviously will, because that's what's being shown here. So then I thought, well, you know what, it's a short little reading, and I'll just pull out a little flower card here. I have to turn it this way again. You might be able to see it over there somewhere. Anyway, it's number 37, and it's the Strength card, and it's Wild Sunflower. And this one, it relates, this little card, it's from the language of the Flowers Oracle, and I'll put the details in the comments below, but this card in particular, number 37, might mean something to somebody. It does actually to me, with another card, but anyway, the strength energy, like strength and courage energy is around, and that's what it's saying, and it's basically reminding people that, you know, that courage and strength that you have will pull you through. And then it is also saying too, happiness and a turn in fortune is also indicated as a result. And then just, you know, confidence and outward identity are in focus. That's all the messages that are coming sort of from this wee card. And also a new resolution comes to light. So you may obtain something that was much sought after. So just, it confirms really, you know, what we were saying earlier there about this new moon energy, bringing dreams, you know, into reality. So this very much confirms that. The card also talks about challenges. It can mean some challenges. I'm totally not getting all the challenges that it says. Sorry, I'm tired. It's late. I've worked all day and it's late at night. Anyway, the only ones that I really felt appropriate there were just to be careful there. You know, protect and use your individuality and stand your ground. Again, just to remind you about this Taurus season, you know, stand your ground, standing up for yourself. Don't be just going with the crowd. And then just also remind you to conserve energy, because you may need it, okay, for something else, for something that you're going to do here a little bit later. So those were the challenges that I kind of thought might sort of fit here. So again, it is very short and sweet. May is Mary's month, for anybody who knows Mary, and I have my statue of Mary always here, and I have just little rosebuds down at the bottom, little dried rosebuds there that I keep for her. And you know, if you're into praying or just sort of sending out, you know, energies, Mary definitely can help with that. And as I say, it's very, you know, it's a very powerful month here with Mary. So definitely dedicate your prayers to her, especially, you know, she takes care of mums and kids. So if you're wanting to pray for your mum and children, definitely she's the one to help you with that. So anyway, just going to wrap it up, and thanks again everybody for all your likes, subscribes, comments and everything, and for coming on here and listening to me even whenever I am tired. Anyway, just again, feel free, you know, if you do have a question, I'll take the first couple of questions and ask in the tea leaves for the next go around, and then just send a private message out to you, so you can reach out to me, you know, through the comments here, or just Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Alright folks, please do take care, do your best to, you know, stay safe. Okay, bye bye.